Hi guys, welcome back my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the how to improve listening capabilities. If I talk about the language, if you are going to work any language, not only the English language but also the different language. So four things is very important like reading, writing, listening and speaking. Four are the things are very important to develop any language. So today I'm going to talk about one of the very important of those, that is listening. Listen carefully and from where we can listen. So we have a multiple choice. We have a different choice. We can listen and we can engage that type of activities and we can develop the listening capabilities. So one thing here, where should I listen and what kinds of things we are listen, and that will help a lot. So I could say about first you have to find your interest, because interest is very important to listen anything. If you are movie guy, so you should go for this, because different people have a different interest. It could be anything. So first I'm going to talk about the movie, because if you have a lot of interest for the movie, so you can go over there and you should try to start watching videos in English. If you are going to develop the English language, so you can go for movies also, because listening is very important. If you listen, that means you are going to achieve, you are going to get input, you are going to grab something, you are going to know a different kinds of things. So listening one of the best part of the speaking to develop any language. So you should try to listen carefully, and if you are fond of the movie, so you can go and you should try to listen and watch movies in English. Sometimes you have to listen and you have to watch with subtitle, and if you cross the beginner level, so you should go without subtitle. It's depend on you, what's better for you. You can think about it. So if you are more and more watch different kinds of movies, so you can go Hollywood movies, Bollywood movies, or different kinds of movies on the YouTube, and you should try to watch in English, because finding the interest and watching and listening is very important. So if you have interest to movie, so you should go there also. And if you don't have any interest in movie, it may be some women have interest in different kind of serial. So serials also on YouTube in English. So you can go for the serials also. It may be any serial. It could be day by day serial, weekly serial, all on the YouTube of different kinds of drama and serials that in English. So you should try to watch more and more. And if I talk about except of the serials and movie, so different kinds of videos on YouTube in English. So if you fond of the watching, now I'm going to tell about the watching. If you fond of the watching, so you should go and try to watch in English. And when you are going to watch, that means you are going to consume something new. Each passing day you are going to get something new, and it will help you a lot to improve your language. So if you're really fond of the movie or drama, so you should try to go for English, not to your native language. A different kinds of dramas are moving in their native language. It could be Hindi, Tamil, Punjabi, and different Malayalam. So you should try to listen in English. The second one, if you are not fond of the movie, it could be possible you are fond of the songs, lyric songs or any songs. So you should try to listen English song, because in on the YouTube are different kinds of English songs also. The sort of songs available, you can go there and you should try to start listening songs in English. That could be more better to enjoy as well as develop the language. So if you are fond of the listening songs, so you should go to listen in English. Okay. The third one, the podcast. A different postcards in different languages. So if you want to listen different kinds of podcasts, so you should go to listen in English. On the YouTube, so many podcasts and so many solo podcasts also there. You can go there and you can enjoy there. You can listen very carefully, very confidently, and meanwhile the listening, if you find anything new, you should try to write it, because writing is very important part of the develop any language. So you should go there and you should try to listen carefully the different podcasts. It could be the conversation with boys and girls, it could be the two person, anything. You should take a podcast. And one more thing I'm going to add here, a different version of the books in English also available. So audio books also, you can go for the audio books, because a lot of people have a habit of reading books. So if you have a really fond of reading books, you can go to audio books. You can use headphone, you can use Bluetooth in your eyes. While the traveling you can listen, while working you can listen, in the kitchen, in the garden, you can listen by audiobooks also. So this is also very helpful. Go for the audiobook. So you can download different kinds of app, like I have seen on YouTube different kinds of ads. They different kinds of, I'm not going to add here any promotion, but I could say like Cuckoo FM also very popular for it. So you should go there, you can download and you can get different languages there. So you should try to listen more and more English language also. So you can also go for it, like audiobooks and podcasts. And another things I'm going to add here, English to English conversation, because you are going to develop English language. So it's very important to listen only in English. So in English language, lot of the conversation like one-on-one conversation, learners conversation, and it could be the YouTubers. Lot of YouTubers nowadays making the YouTube videos like conversational videos. So you can go there and you can listen. The one thing is here very important to listen a conversation. You can get different vocabularies, you can get how to frame the structures also. So you can listen and learn, listen and learn. This is the very good technique to develop the language. So you can also go for the conversational videos. All the conversation, it could be different language, but you should try to listen in English language. That could be more better to improve your language. So conversation also very interested things to listen and develop the language. One more thing I'm going to add here, if you want to listen news, if you have a lot of interest to listen news, because a lot of people have different desire. Some people like to read the newspaper, some people like to watch the television and different news. It may be any channel. Okay, so you should try to go for listen English news more and more, because if you are going to listen news in English, so it will help you a lot. And listening English news is very important to develop the language and develop the vocabulary, because on the news you can find different variety of news and different variety of sentence structure and different variety of the vocabulary. So listening English news are very helpful to develop your language. So what kind, where you can listen, you can go the one wonderful BBC channel like BBC News, a very wonderful to listen in English, NDTV, and different types of news channels in English. So you can go for the BBC channel, NDTV, and different kinds of channels, and you should try to listen English content. If you are able to speak a little bit, so you can listen yourself. How can we listen ourselves? We can listen ourselves after recording. If you are able to speak little bit, so you can start your camera, you can start your audio recording, and you should try to speak and you should try to listen. When you are going to do this kind of activities, really you feel more comfortable. After the few days later, you will find out your mistake and you will be able to speak more and more, and you will be able to see your changes also. So this is a very good technique to improve the language and develop the listening capability. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe, like my video, See you again. Have fun. Bye bye.